So the Dallas Cowboys introduced their new head coach. It's offensive coordinator Brian Schottenheimer. I think I butchered his last name, but you guys know I butcher names on a consistent daily basis. His age is 51 years old. He's been in the NFL for 25 years, a veteran assistant who has never been a head coach in 51 years of his existence. As the choice of Jerry and Stephen Jones, I think that was more of Jerry Jones' decision. I just think Stephen Jones was just there to be there. He's also his father was a head coach, and he was Marty Schottenheimer. I think I still butchered his name. Uh, and he was the offensive coordinator for Mike McCarthy. Now, it's kind of weird to me that the Dallas Jerry Jones kind of put a block on Mike McCarthy to pursue other endeavors. The possibility of him finding a job before the Dallas Cowboys finding their new head coach. And this comes under a lot of rumors out there that, the Dallas Cowboys were going to find someone outside of the organization. There was one rumor that was floating around that Deion Sanders was interested in the job. Jerry Jones was interested in Deion Sanders. There was a couple of meetings, but nothing materialized outside of that. You know, and I talked about that in a video. I feel like Deion Sanders would be perfect if Deion Sanders were able to become the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. This means that Jerry Jones is going to have to give up a lot of control as far as making team decisions, who they're going to draft, who they're going to let go. Is that a lot for Jerry Jones to let go of? Yes, but will Jerry Jones? I think Jerry Jones would do that for certain individuals, and I think Deion Sanders would get that possibility. Just Jerry Jones sitting in the passenger seat or shotgun while Deion Sanders controls the team. Obviously, they was going to rebuild. And the possibility of them getting his son as the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. A lot of people were talking about that as well. There was a lot of things that would, I heard one rumor out there that they was willing to trade. This is just a rumor. Dak Prescott would be traded to the Tennessee Titans in return. The Tennessee Titans give them the pick to get Deion Sanders' son. And they will also have to give up something else. The Dallas Cowboys will have to give up something else, to sweeten the pot. But those were just rumors and speculations. There was nothing really concrete in those rumors and speculations. And we're going to go into more of this. And I'll tell you guys my opinion about all this. The Cowboys have their next head coach in Brian Schottenheimer. I think I'm butchering his name. I do apologize. Their decision was really Jerry Jones' decision. How did they even arrive to this point after all? The directions for weeks, and we just talked about that momentarily about the possibilities and speculations. However, as the Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones concluded, his experience was enough to guide him down the hall to Schottenheimer, a coach he's known well during the latter time serving under the former head coach Mike McCarthy. I know Shotty is no stranger to these guys. These players, Jones said in the interview. Schottenheimer was introduced in the conference Monday, and Schottenheimer said, quote, this is Jerry Jones. I know he's no stranger to this building. I get my, what did he say? Okay, I'm not going to be able to read that. That's a little controversial right there. Uh, Basically, I'm just going to imply I get high confidence in this choice, needing people in my comfort zone without this thing being about me. And anyway, if you don't think I can operate out my comfort zone, you're so wrong. It's unbelievable. I'm gonna stop right there. We're just gonna just go into a little further and give you guys my thoughts and my opinions of this. This is no disrespect to Brian, but I just think this is just another coach that Jerry Jones would have his thumb on. This is going to be a coach that's really not going to push too much for control. Is not going to really push too much on who they should pick in the draft or who should they go after in free agency. This is a coach, and this is no disrespect. He's not a Deion Sanders. He's not a Bill Parcells or a Belichick. He's not going to be one of those. Alphas come in all different shapes and sizes. I'm not saying Brian is not an alpha, but he's not on the level of those guys I just mentioned. That if Jerry Jones hired these individuals are not only going to be paid very, very well, okay, but they're going to control this team on the field, as they're going to get the final say on players on the field as well as the front office. They're going to get the final say to everything. And will Jerry Jones be comfortable with that? Will Jerry Jones come out of his comfort zone? Jerry Jones only did that one time with Bill Parcells, and that didn't even last long. That lasted like what, a couple of seasons until Terrell Owens was available. Bill Parcells did not want T.O. Jerry Jones wanted T.O. because he looked at him as a star, and that put a fracture in their exchange relationship. And Parcells left, shortly after that because he knew that, he knew that if he can't decide on who he wants on his football club, whether or not they should get Terrell Owens or not, he knew his days were numbered. A guy, I think Brian is one of those guys that just sticks to the book. He's not going to say, hey, I think we should get this guy. I think we should get that guy. He's a system guy. He feels like his system is good enough to execute, and it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter the players. It's all about the X's and O's. And he's one of those type of guys. He kind of reminds me of and I forgot his name. He went on to be the offensive coordinator or the head coach of the New York Giants. Oh my God, who was their last head coach? Not Jerry Jones. It was I don't forgot his name. I'm pretty sure someone in the comment section is going to say the individual's name. I forgot his name. I do apologize. But Brian Schottenheimer reminds me of that guy. He believes in his system. He believes in his X's and O's. And he's not one of those guys that's going to say, "Hey, I think we should look. I think we should look for this player or that player." He's not going to. He might recommend, but he knows Jerry Jones is going to get the final say. This decision also tells me that Jerry Jones was said no to a lot of coaches that could turn around the fortunes of the Dallas Cowboys. And he gotten a lot of no's, including from Deion Sanders, because of that one thing. They would like a final say so on any decision as far as players or any of that stuff. And I think Jerry Jones is going to have a hard time, a difficult time, allowing a coach to do that. Okay. Look, Jerry Jones, I think he's like 80, 82, something like that. A leopard never changes his spots. Okay. The older you get, you're kind of stuck in your ways. You're not going to change for the good, for the good of anything. People just going to have to work around you. All right. Because they know you're set in your ways. You're an older person, and you're not going to, it'd be difficult to change someone that's been doing something for so long. And I think that's what Jerry Jones is. And that it just tells me that, and you guys know I'm a huge Dallas Cowboy fan. Um, I think we'll get some type of success with this new head coach, but I just don't see this translating into winning the Super Bowl, because I feel like we do not have the right players, and we're not under the right budget to get the right players. Okay. Michael Parsons is going to want a big time contract. Okay. Dak Prescott, he's already on his second big time contract. Um, you know, uh, uh, they got some talented players that's looking at Dak Prescott going like, wow, if Dak Prescott can get that type of money, then I should get that type of money. Um, and you're going to need a coach who has some not he's going to be he has to be a great coach, but he also has to understand that, look, what we have currently right now is not feasible. Yes, we got talent, but we're paying a lot of money for like a couple of players when we should just spread the wealth. We have this hard cap. It's kind of difficult to keep everybody. I think they need a coach that can coach a team, but also have some front office experience. Um, I think Brian Schottenheimer is good as an office coordinator. I think he'll be a decent head coach, but is he going to be a difference maker? Is he going to take? I want to wait and see what he does, but we everyone knows that what we have right now is just not good enough. So yeah, yeah, this was the reason why I didn't talk about it Monday, because to me, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, it's just the same old hire. I just don't believe anything is going to be different this time around. But guys, tell me what you think. Rate, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces.